Seahorse.
Is that a seahorse? Is that a seahorse? Is that a seahorse?
Seahorse. Seahorse. What could go wrong?
You like to hear some of the faster BPM? On the outside, how you feel on the inside.
That's right, baby. Somebody said something right there. Last night.
That was a horse.
It's like really.
On the Smith's track, I believe.
I don't want those guys. Wow, this is starting to get sunlight.
No lake for you today? You could just like tape a plastic bag
I think
Yahoo?
so. A lot of colors.
the legendary Essentially here on BBC Radio 1. Now this week, one of my favourite producers to emerge just
Pete Tong.
How you doing?
Good. Chilling mostly. Little party going on. That's what I had to do.
To be fair, I think it's having a nice little fest going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh?
Feel less restless.
Yeah. You want to eat chips and cheese, Josh? Turkey? I don't know. Just gonna sit on the chair.
How long it'll go?
What resolution?
Well, I'm doing 1080, but only at 30 frames per second. Figured better look big.
It's not bad.
There's not be a lot of fast moving action.
Yeah, but we're big. It's like a gig a minute, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's like even like good computers sometimes can't handle it. It's overkill like, if you have a regular monitor. But
It gets lasers pretty decent.
at 130, I probably have like 16 gigs of phone. It's probably there's probably like 5 gig available because of the program. I don't know, 10 gig maybe. So almost 30. It's really not gonna be more than like 25 minutes.
What phone is it?
iPhone 6S. It's a good phone. I like it. So I got this through work, like I was saying.
Yeah.
You got him. You're like, fuck it. My boss and I both got him. And we're like, let's just go over there. And we were pissed. Okay, fine. We'll get the most expensive. It's got like 120 gigs.
Pretty good.
Yeah. It's actually some things. One thing that's a problem is a lot of people don't. A lot of people, especially like in our in-house web team that does stuff, like their programs don't work well with normal. Like, they have certain things like in a web page that you never have to double click in a web browser, which is like you should never have to double click in a web browser. But if you do, you can't. You're fucked.
It's good to have it to test it.
With that, yeah, I know. But they don't take the time for that. They don't expect you to use it on them.
Well, you do, and you figure out some shit that nobody else can.
Yeah. There's probably is a way to double click. I just get pissed off and give up. And end up remoting into my Windows machine a lot just because everything's already on sitting there. And that is very cool. Cisco VPN stays on remote desktop. I can close it up, even flip it off, and as soon as I open it up, Cisco AnyConnect tries to reconnect, and then the remote desktop reconnects. On my PC, it never works.
Yeah, it sounds like your authentication timer didn't be set for a long time then. Like
No,
your
I mean,
VPN
on
maintains
this, I can
its
shut
key
it.
session.
What I mean is this never seems to disconnect. My laptop
So
doesn't.
your radio's running at all times?
Well, even when I had it set, first I had it set to lock and close. When I do this, I think the radio shuts off when I close the front. But now I turn it off. But even before that, as soon as you fire it back up, AnyConnect tries to reconnect in the background and the remote desktop. Usually AnyConnect reconnects, but the remote desktop always fails on the laptop. So that's cool. That's my whole
How long
thing.
does it take to normally connect?
Wireless though is very good. It's just setup right.
What happens?
Well, for one thing, it's not my team, and so I can talk shit on it. It's Aruba, the older ones, the two little rabbit ears.
Yeah, sure.
And it's like I just get booted all the time when I like, especially when I go from floor to floor. So I'll go from data closet to closet. I'll have my laptop open, and I'll get booted, and my desktop system fails, and I gotta start all over again. It doesn't roam right. And I know why. Like the people that do the wireless, they're just no one really specialized. They're like Yahoo, you know.
Well,
I had to do a survey with them, and they were just like, yeah, just kind of like go over here. I was like, there's got to be more like precise guidelines.
you know what the signal strength is?
What's that?
You know what the signal strength is when it calls up?
Well, we tried to. I just did this one the other day. We were looking to try to have. Like I said, I don't know much about this, but we were looking to have about negative 65 or 55 to 65. It's on 2 separate access points in any given room.
So you have a secondary access point at negative 65 then?
We tried to have 2 that were at least like that were 65 or better, or lower, higher.
On which frequency? 2.4 to 5 gig.
Interestingly, they were mostly looking at the 5 gig and not paying a lot of attention to the 2. I guess
65 is pretty good. I do my design typically at 62 with the secondary at 66.
when you designed that, is that based off of testing and
I can just tell these days like how far it's I mean, you might have to like look at the walls and whatnot and a couple tests, but if the structure of the facility is the same, you can pretty much guess that here or there isn't going to make a difference in that direction.
one thing I did notice for sure, they have a pretty cool way to do it. I don't know how other people do it. They have 5 or 6 access points on these, like, they got these, just like music stands, like microphone stands, but with wheels, so you can move them all around. That's pretty cool. But one thing I did notice, and I remember like back in the CCNA days, like they really stressed to you like different things really do have an effect on the signal, and I totally noticed that. I was like, how is this? Was this negative 65 here, but this is like the similar room, but it's totally different.
Yeah. What do you know what the minimum mandatory basic data rate is?
For good committed information, I'd like to know. I have no idea. Is that something that they should publish or set? Yeah, probably, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they know what they do know what they're doing a little bit.
It depends if it's configured by access point, or you can set up a profile to configure all of them, or it's a global parameter.
Well, I know they use obviously controller.
Yeah, but that's one configuration that most people overlook.
Which is
Like if you have,
so the controller will delegate responsibilities based on a target throughput. Is what you're saying?
so like about 90% of the traffic that exists over Wi-Fi is management overhead traffic, like the constant like announcement. Like if you the way it's set is there's a broadcast beacon interval that's default is going to be 100 milliseconds, and it depends on how many SSIDs you also have. So if you have a guest network, a voice network, and a data network, 3 SSIDs, that means every 100 milliseconds the access point advertises each of those.
Yeah.
So it's constantly hammering out this shit that's announcing if you have your minimum basic data rate. The lower your data rate, the further the wireless signal will go.
Okay, sure.
So like if it's at 1 meg or 2 meg.
That's what I know. I knew that, but I never understood why.
Yeah, it's because it's slower. It exists in the air longer.
Okay.
So if you typically out of the box, the lowest mandatory is always the lowest kind of variable. So like if it's set for 1 or the 5 is 6, that makes your if you're
6
at meg
what?
62, your cell size
6 meg.
down, shared. So you're constantly choking your own way. If it's 2 megs, if you're getting meg 62, you're reading that at a really low data rate. And that's what your client typically pick up on is they'll say, they approach the SSID and everybody that hears the client will respond and say, this is my BSSID, did you talk to me on this? I can see you. And then the client makes a record of that because I saw them. And the analysis used from those devices on this data rate is so big it's never
I don't know if you just said this or not, so I kind of lost it a little bit, but is it true? I would have always assumed that in a controller environment where you had a controller managing the roaming would be, the controller would decide which PC, which access point a PC connected to, but somebody just told me that's not true at all. The computer always decides which one to connect to.
It does.
Is that true?
It's true.
Is there not a way to influence that?
Yeah, there is.
It seems like you want to do that.
There's band steering. You can also set like the radios to not allow, like for SSID, each radio cannot have more than X clients attached to it, otherwise it will hop. I don't really like band select. I think it's not good.
What is that? What it's called?
Band select is where you broadcast the same SSID out to 2.4 and the 5 gig radio.
Okay.
And depending on the load or the signal strength of which one, the client can attach to it from either radio.
What does the client see? Just one? Depends on the computer, probably an operating system, probably, right?
No, it will pick up on if you like
If the name is the same.
if you go to the adapter of the client, you can manually set it to be only A or AN or whatever.
Yeah, usually there are different names. You'll see one in the other, 5 gig and then 2.5.
If it's done right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of like some variety. But like if you had the same name for two different bands or ranges.
It's the same. It references the same configuration profile,
Get it.
and then just shoots it out.
I got it.
Yeah.
So what is the kind of stuff that you work on?
That.
Yep.
Yeah.
So setting up wireless implements.
Troubleshooting it, like finding if it's an issue on the core or
What type of
firewall or-
equipment do you work on mostly?
For the most part, it's Cisco, but I've worked on Aruba and Steam and Sources.
Yeah. Cisco I like the best.
Me too. Yeah. There's too many moving parts involved, and if you can work on all of them at once, then that's good. And they're pretty reliable, and they're not really support.
Yeah. And consistency.
The only thing that I think is bad about Cisco are their actual radios.
I don't think they're doing so hot in the wireless market. Right? Seems like Aruba is getting.
Aruba is picking up a lot because they actually have figured out ways to be more advanced than Cisco. Like if you look at the San Francisco 49 stage, 49er stadium, they have a complete AC build. The most clients that are supported like their one game was like, I want to say it was 28, but they might have broke it and been like 38,000 people.
I can't hear you, so I'm coming down.
Oh, I can come up there. I just didn't want to smoke you out, you know?
Oh, that's fine.
They have like, it's quite a bit of people to support, like, for just event. And then they have these things called waypoints that are like Bluetooth USB radios that you install into the access point, and you can make that work in tandem with an app. You can use the designer's app that you can download. You can see where you are on a map. You can order drinks and navigate especially if you turn on not gonna work. You need to like set up a small path. Like use cellular signal instead of wireless. You could, but if you're trying to aim them at a path, well, the storm is there, but they want to like if it's in the body of water, they've set up a path to try to each other and just come back on the way. Yeah, like, yeah, well, if you were, yeah, like, if it went both ways, yeah, okay. What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. Then what they do is they forward the traffic over each jump. I don't care what I'm saying. No, we can't.
Make it uncomfortable for you to talk about it.
No, it's, have you ever heard of ponds? They're like fiber optic gates that are like switches. So they ponds all these different like ponds.
Go, Alex, go!
I don't know much about it. I've never worked on it. But they're like supposedly you can take like 50 access
What do
points
you think
and
about this guy?
connect them all to it. And it's like one. You don't need a distribution network or it through this wire cables. Yeah. I learned something. I learned something. 15 It's still running it. Hey, sweet. Yeah, 17 minutes. Let's make a mix of that.
So anyway,
Main obstacles when. So what happens when you're one
You guys can have it.
No, we can talk about this.
Paul Rich.
Okay, go on.
France.
You have anything cool, dude?
Yeah.
does he
met him.
does he put out?
No.
Doesn't?
In my wildest dreams. Hi, Paul Rich. I'm your biggest fan.
No, I'm sorry. We're at 38 minutes, y'all. 38
Yeah, I was gonna
minutes.
say.
Yes, I did.
So what do you say, guys? Want us from out the
Go out there and tell him to do something memorable. Which will never
This is when it would be fun to have telekinesis. Yeah, sure. And they can all get up and start dancing. I feel like this is a pretty good place to trip. Like in hell. I heard hell is like the worst place to trip.
Oh boy. It's so true. You know it's these tiny bursts. Here's something. Awesome. They could be anywhere in the world here because there's just all it is the horizon, the sky. Yeah, there's no land.
You could be on a big ship. Let's go to the North Pole and find the magnetic mountain.
Bugs on my eyes.
Well, let's sing a song. You want to sing a song? Why are you doing Morrissey for that? No. It's like a hit.
I am the sun
And
the air.
of a sinus, criminally vulgar.
Frankly, Mr.
Frankly, I'm a sickening wreck. I got the 21st century breathing down my neck. I'm a celluloid history. From the ice age to the dark age, there's just one thing. Some girls,
Some girls' mothers is bigger than other girls.
oh no, this is crucial. We're gonna go off screen because he's trying to take it way out, and I don't want to jerk the camera around. That was bad, you know. You want continuity. Well, he's going behind the sock. Oh, he's good.
Here, wave him on. Alex, go that way!
Do an endo.
He's gonna take him to fucking Canada.
Let's go. He's trying to go visit Richie Houghton.
And if a double decker
The bus smashes into us. To die by your side.
such a
Heavenly ways to die in the privilege of pleasure.
And if a
The 10-ton truck kills the both of us. To die by your side. While the pleasure and the privilege is mine. Why? There's a life that never goes out.
Were you depressing your teenage years
Snuff,
too?
snuff it out. No, I just wore black on the outside. 'Cause
Yeah.
black's out. No,
Look
this
at
is not
that,
good.
Make it good, man.
I have to modify the frame here.
Man.
Trying to keep it level with the horizon.
Well, the world is flat.
Obviously, look at that.
road is flat. Why does that line bend around?
They're just surrounded.
Come out!
What if I was just taking off our 40-minute video This is gonna clock in like this is Pimp City. Look at this. So from what I can tell, man,